in today's episode of Akari Talks. You guys heard the stars of the show. Leave your predictions in the comments in a scale of 1 to 10. How mad will I get today? We're about to find out, folks. Hi, hello everyone, it is Akari, your Sonic bestie, and today's video is a bit weird, not gonna lie. The idea came to me one day in a whim, so I decided to ask you guys about your hot takes / unpopular opinions over on my social media, which by the way, go follow me at akarisandraws, wink wonk, and I read what you guys had to say, and trust me, it was a lot. And I immediately knew I needed to make a video reacting to the ones I most agree and disagree with. Because when I posted the thing, I expected 2 to 3 opinions per person, but look at this. Insane, I know. So many Sonic nerds in the comments. So sorry if I missed your hot take. Also, this goes without saying, but you guys, please don't attack anyone you disagree with in this video. You can leave your long hate comment over here, and I promise I will not take your mean words to heart, but please do not go harassing or attacking anyone, okay? That's not cool. And if this video does well and you follow these rules, then maybe we can have a part 2. If we don't, well, it's either you didn't follow the rules or I had a heart attack for getting mad at some of your opinions. Anyways, let's start, gang. Because I am totally a positive person, and definitely not because I am dreading the rage I'm going to feel while reading some of your comments. We'll start with the ones I agree most, okay? Starting off with the extremely necessary mention of the hashtag Sonic Forces had potential, but it was unfocused comment. Commented by JXBrimDune742 on DeviantArt. Look, guys, I know you know my opinion on Sonic Forces, but your girl needs to complain about this game extensively and very thoroughly on a whole video, not just a section. So we'll put a pin on this one, we'll come back to it later this year. I mean, what? When? Next up we have at Googly Eyes on Blue Sky, saying that Sonic Frontiers looks so unbelievably bad both visually and level design wise, and boy do I relate with this one. Back when the first teaser came out, I was all hopeful these aren't the final assets, right? Right? Because Frontiers doesn't look like a Sonic game at all. It drives me insane. My dude, I like Frontiers, don't get me wrong, but the visual aspect of this game is just not it. Not at all at all. Next unpopular opinion comes from Dorito Queen Eleste on DeviantArt, who quote says, "I do not care who Sonic gets into a relationship with. I actually prefer him single." And now, this is going to sound really hypocritical on me because hey, I am the gal that has made 2 whole ass video essays on Sonato and why they're perfect, but I really like this take on Sonic's character. ROA Sonic, top tier content, I'm just gonna say. And yes, I am the Sonato girly, and yes, I approve of the ROA Sonic headcanon. Next hot take is the one I'm sure will get me cancelled. By the right or wrong reasons, I'm not sure, but this next quote comes from Mictrap397 on DeviantArt. And it quote says, "Erin Hansen should not be in Sega's PR team." And oh my god, here's where the Game Grumps fans come for my head. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so cancelled. But calm down, Akari, everything will be okay. But yeah, I don't think that Erin Hansen was a great PR person on the Sega team for the 2010s. Don't get me wrong, love the guy, love the channel, he's hilarious. But if I'm being honest, I'm not quite sure I agree with the Sonic mocking campaign that Sega was pushing during his reign at the PR team. Now, I'm not blaming the dude for the campaign. I'm sure it was just Sega doing Sega, and he was just doing what he is best at, which is comedy. But like, yikes. Did some of his jokes make some damage to the nerd kid's reputation during the 2010s? And like, I would know. I was one of the nerd kids on the 2010s. Again, this, like, his face was basically everything on the PR team back then. But for all we know, this is just mostly Sega's fault, if we're being honest. Next hot take is by the Red Blur on DeviantArt, which says Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 is a guilty pleasure game. And dude, I am telling you, people are finally waking up to the idea that 06 is ironically enjoyable, and I am here for this. This is the best timeline, period. Like, yes, it sucks that the game sucks, but it's ironically funny, gameplay and story-wise. Like, if we were to make an argument of legitimately enjoying 06, I would still say it's not that bad, because that was 06's sin in the first place, not having enough time to cook. Because look at me and my cold dead eyes and tell me that the concepts that Sonic 06 brought, like Mephiles and Silver, aren't cool. And you're lying if you say you can. 06 just needed more time in the oven, and I will forever believe that it's better than Forces, by a whole lot. Where is my 06 and better than Forces truthers at? Amen. Now, last one that I agree with for this video is that Eggman deserves more recognition as a main character in the Sonic franchise, by Irene Reruart on Instagram, written in all caps. And like, yes, Sega, take notes, like, come on. Now, from this point forward is where we start with the most controversial ones in my opinion, which, oh boy, this is gonna be an adventure. By the way, Bolt is going crazy on my background, so apologies if you hear any nails. But yeah, let's start off with the classic Amy Rose is not a good character by Sonic No Name. So this is the point of the video where I start to get mad, huh? Okay, I'm going to be so for real with you guys. I can sort of see when this one comes from, since some of Amy's writing in the 2010s wasn't the best or more flattering ways to portray her character. But I'll be damned if I do not defend my child. I love Amy. I'm sorry, I just can't agree with this one because I love my daughter. She's very hard to write accurately, but dang it, I love my pink girly. Next one is The IDW Comics Are Mid by Doodle6236 on DeviantArt. And to that I say, what? I take full offense. What do you mean they're all mid? All of you that think that the IDW comics are mid, you are mid. Okay, while joking aside, everyone has their opinions, but like this one, yeah, I can't agree. The IDW comics have been a constant, like, of positivity of my life, and I love them to bits, and every day I pray that they go back to a more Metal Virus Phantom Rider sort of vibe again, because that crap is gourmet. But before I start yapping about how much I love the IDW comics and how great they are, at least to me, let's go back to the topic at hand, which is opinion number 3. I wish there was a kissing scene from Sonic, cause that way it marks the official couple, by Big Bro Nintendo on Instagram. And again, this is gonna sound super hypocritical of the I love Sonato gal, but like, I don't agree with this one. I'm sorry. This one is just, I think shipping is better when you get unconfirmed ships. But that's just my very biased opinion. I know that people love when ships are confirmed, but when ships aren't confirmed, in my opinion, it gives the ship a lot more edge, in my opinion. I'm blasting myself. I'm gonna stop myself right there. Before I continue roasting myself, opinion number 4. Wade Whipple freaking rules with a Z. No cap. I mean, opinion number 5. Sonic Adventure 2 is a 5 out of 10 game by this one guy, Pat. Yeah, people are entitled to their opinions, even if it means invalidating a very, very, very lovely feeling of nostalgia and admiration to your favorite game for over a decade, I guess. No, it doesn't hurt. No, I'm not crying. You're crying. Opinion number 6. I don't like Silver and Blaze as a duo. They feel very forced and hinder each other's characters. By Squiddy the First. It burns! It hurts! Please make it stop! Yeah, I guess it's fair in some games. Also, hey guys, this is Editing a Future VA Akari. Here to inform them, past VA Akari just had to take a minute after recording these 6 hot takes. I'm doing better now, I think. People tell me that I have a haunted look in my eyes, but I'm not jumpy over small noises anymore. That's a plus. Either way, let's continue with this train wreck of a video. Now, this is where it gets a little bit weird. Well, weirder, technically. This is the section for honorable mentions. And I gotta be honest, I don't know whether to agree or disagree with these ones, cause like, they both have things I agree and disagree with. So honorable mentions are basically the Akari way of saying, I don't know what side to take on this one, chief, okay? So I'm just gonna read them and not give my thoughts on them because let's face it, if this video doesn't get me cancelled on the Sonic community, I am basically uncancelable. Haha, knock on wood, let's see if I just jinxed it, shall we? Number 1, I'm not a fan of how much a family man Eggman has become. At least expand on everyone else's families too. I don't care about the evil doctor has kids. Where are Sonic and Friends' parents? Number 2, Charmy doesn't deserve all the hate he gets. He's a kid and people hate on him for being a kid? Number 3, I don't like Amy being on Team Sonic. And last but not least, Shadow is overrated. I'm done with this, guys. Jesus, take the fucking wheel. Okay, so what did we learn, guys? That Sonic fans will never be on the same page about anything. Anyways, what was the best and worst take in your opinion? Do you have a take that is better and or worse than all of these? Let me know in the comments. And hey, now that you're down there, consider giving this video a like and gifting me a free subscription to the channel. It really helps my creative journey and it makes sure that you'll get to see more art and Sonic related videos from yours truly. As a last added note, just wanted to make a quick plug that my new comic, Jikkanri Stories with FZ, is being updated and uploaded for free on Tapastic and Webtoon. Actually, the speed paint for this video is for an upcoming episode, so stay tuned for that. Links to Jikkanri Stories, Marinated Mess, The Dangers Outside, and all of my comics will be in the description as well as in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching till the end, everyone. I have been Akari-san, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep drawing and stay rad. Bye bye!